Yo, peace and prosperity to the gods. I'm LightLordsRise, here to give a few teachings that I've channeled through ontological meditations. One of them connected to my root chakra, where people, they overuse and misuse alcohol, tobacco, and marijuana. What I want to say is that there's a reason for everything. Everything is supposed to happen in divine time and the way it's supposed to happen. It's just about, when it comes to the conscious mind, how we utilize and transform the energy, transform the perspective of the way we utilizing the things that surround us, that's given to us from our lower selves. That's how you convert the energy from the heart chakra and below into the higher self. You know what I'm saying? The upper chakras. You know what I'm saying? The throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and the crown chakra. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be in tune with ourselves and see what's going on. So I'm going to give a few tips today. And today is going to be about alcohol, because it's something that I've used. I almost became an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? I'm borderline alcoholic, everything. You know what I'm saying? Went through depression, just started drinking and drinking, trying to drown out my emotions. And what it showed me is that when connecting to this entity, we're talking about ontology. So if you don't know about ontology, go research ontology. When connecting to this entity that we like to call alcohol, it actually showed me that it brings out more of your emotions. It brings more things to the surface. It's supposed to actually be used to open the gate to the Akashic records, the halls of Amenti, the alcohols, the alkaline, meaning higher vibrational experiences when it comes to an acid and alkaline chart, and correlating that with the halls that we go through every day, the different perspectives that we go through every day within ourselves, the different ways of thinking about certain things, our perceptions, basically. So this is a gateway to the alcohol, to the alkaline halls, to show you how to be alkaline, to how to express more emotions, how to be more in tune with your emotions. The more in tune with your emotions you are, the more you can be in tune with the masculine and feminine energy of yourself. We got to understand that all is mental. All is correspondent. It's all is mental. All is correspondent. All is vibrational. All is cause and effect. All is rhythmical. All is gender-based. All right? All is, vibrational, man. All is polarized. All is polarized. There's a duality around you at all times. But you see, the oneness of the duality is your center field of consciousness, that conscious mind. The conscious, the relationship between the conscious and your subconscious mind. That's the center field of all your personas and the different ways you could look at life that's within your ego. So we got to use the ego. It's not about killing it. It's about utilizing it. Now we got egos where people want to overuse alcohol, overuse tobacco, overuse marijuana. We got to get to a point where we seeing the actual purpose of these substances and using them correctly. Everything happens for a reason. All of this came upon us for a reason. To the gods, I'm talking about gods in this time, in the age of Aquarius, that portaled here and went through the end of the Piscean ages type of thinking in the ways and structures of the way they live in, giving whatever's in their imagination out and out and out, even if they didn't have a logical way of doing it. Now we're in the age of Aquarius. We got to see that there's a logical way of doing everything that we see in our imagination. There's a logical process. So we must embrace the ego in this time. We must expand the ego in this time. We must study. We must get more in tune with our intellect as well as our feelings, because the age of Aquarius is all about balancing the masculine and the feminine energies within oneself and vibrating that out to the collective one is in, until you reach your soul family and you just continue doing the same thing. When it comes to alcohol, you sip it. You can set up your ritual, you set up your altar, however you want to set it up. I'll do a video. I actually plan on doing a video of how I do my rituals. of how I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, set everything up and do, you know what I'm saying, do my rituals on camera when it comes to alcohol. But we have to understand that when we sip it, we're supposed to sit there, feel it. Feel the emotions that come up. Feel the different inner child healing procedures that your higher self within you is doing its best to show you through interdimensionality of your heart chakra space that helps you travel through the astral plane, through the infinity of the simulation of growth and betterment. In Mashiacism, we see that everything is a 0-point mind. The 0-point mind holds all different dimensions and realms within it that it could experience. So we need to get more in tune with the substances that we're using on a daily basis, learn about them, research them, let us see what it's actually for and the purpose of everything. That's what ontology is all about. That's what ontology is all about. Seeing the specific reasons for every single different entity, because all of this is different entities, literally an innumerable amount of entities. Literally an innumerable amount of entities. Let's get in tune with ourselves and use alcohol correctly, man. Use tobacco correctly, use, marijuana correctly. Peace and prosperity to the gods. I'm JAH MASHIAC. I am here to live and teach higher wisdom as an example for the collective consciousness. And I say today that we will study and connect with the entities that we are supposed to connect with. Maybe alcohol doesn't resonate with you. Maybe you were in a situation over history where people, your lower self, constantly put alcohol in your reality. But I'm telling you today that even if not, with this information, you'll be able to help those that are maybe stuck in that vibration of thinking they're alcoholic, of thinking that alcohol, shouldn't be around them, or thinking that, specific substances, any substance, whether it's alcohol, tobacco, or marijuana, or any other different ascender, or any type of entity, whether it be heroin, crack, meth, mushrooms, psychedelic mushrooms, any psychedelic plant, ayahuasca, DMT, LSD, things like that. Just all different types of what we call drugs today. There's a reason for everything, and there's proper steps in order to communicate efficiently and effectively with the specific entities connected to those substances. And that's what we will become more conscious of and utilize for the growth and betterment of our infinite 0-point mind being. Peace and bliss.